What's up, guys? Welcome back to Road to the 2 Comma Club. Justin here, and I really apologize again for I haven't filmed in a while. Last week was really busy. I actually got a new car on the 17th, and I had to do a lot of preparation for that. My birthday was on Tuesday, and then we had Thanksgiving, so I was spending a lot of time with my girlfriend and my family and some friends, and I didn't film a lot, and it was still my own fault. So I apologize. So I'm just gonna keep trying to make these as quick as possible. I'm working on not looking at every single article that I look at. It's just so hard. There's so much information, and it's really hard for me to filter out which ones I want to talk about, which ones I don't want to talk about. But I will try to tie current news with every single episode. Even though they're old, I'm going to talk about current events in every episode so that you're not just getting old information. And again, there's some information you might have missed, so I really do hope you're getting some good value out of this. So let's just get into it because I don't want to waste any more time. But let's talk about, so July 27th was a Friday. I know, I'm 4 months behind, I know. But I'm just going to go quickly over how the stocks did. So the stocks started out good, then they went bad. So you can see there. And then our winners, we didn't have much. We had Amazon was our best performer. We did lose quite a bit of money. As you can see, our balance dropped quite a bit. And then our losers, we had our Google call was our worst performer. We lost $960 on that one. So let's just go into the next day. Again, more of the same. Stocks kind of going bad. So yeah, not great. In terms of our winners, our AMD calls, we had 10 of them at the time. We make $500 on that? And then since the stocks went down, our QQQ put went up, and I forgot to talk about the trades. And there's a laundry list here of our losers. So if you want to pause the video, we lost money on almost all of our positions this day. So it was not great. We lost around 13 grand that day. So not good at all. And let me just kind of go over the trades. On the 27th, Friday, I bought a Facebook call. I must have thought at this point in time they're going to go back up because they were doing pretty well. But as we know, they did really crappy. And then on the July 30th, on Monday, I bought a Microsoft call, and I bought 2 QQQ puts because I wasn't really excited about how the market was doing. And then I sold my Cato, that defense company, Kratos, I believe it's called. I'm sorry, I don't really follow that company at all. So that's, as you can see, that's why I sold it. I don't really want to pay attention to it. I just wanted to get it out of my portfolio. And so there's not that many articles, but I do want to talk about some old ones and then some new ones from late November, just so you guys can just kind of get up to date with what I'm thinking. And I do want to talk about a cryptocurrency purchase I made this past weekend, November 20. I can't remember the date. I think it was the 17th. I made the purchase. So we'll talk about that. So, anyways, this one article. I'll post the articles about how the market was doing, but this one article is the hedge funds are paying a steep price for their love affair with Facebook. It just kind of talks about how much money hedge funds lost by holding on to Facebook, and the funds lost about $6 billion combined in a matter of hours. So that was just crazy. But yeah, a lot of hedge funds lost a lot of money. Some of them lost like $268 million in that one day. Another one lost $172 million. Just craziness. But anyways, other article, his winning bet during the financial crisis garnered him fame. Now he's betting against Elon Musk's Tesla. This is talking about this one guy. This was the guy at The Big Short. I don't know if you've seen that movie, The Big Short, but most of you probably have seen it. It was Steve Carell's character. It was based on this guy. And this guy at this point in time was talking bad about Tesla. He said he didn't see any value in the company. I don't know if he changed his tune by now, seeing how much better they're doing with deliveries. But at the time, I still think it was crazy for anyone to say that there's no value in Tesla. Clearly, there is value in Tesla. People love their cars and everything. I don't see any logic behind that statement. So anyways, yeah. And after a strong July, August looks ominous for stocks. So this article was actually wrong because August did do pretty well in stocks. So they did say that according to the Stock Traders Almanac, August ranks as one of the weakest months of the year for major indexes with steeper losses in midterm years. It's just funny how different the market is doing this time around with Donald Trump as president. I think it's just the anomaly that he is president. A lot of these statistics that usually play out are not playing out. So with the Thanksgiving, we're like usually most times during that week of Thanksgiving, stocks do well, but this time it didn't. You know, at this point, I don't know if the stock market's going to have that midterm rally next year in 2019. Although today, Wednesday, November 28th, when I'm filming this, stocks are doing pretty well, but I'm still very, very cautious. I'm not at all confident that we're going to have a rally like we usually do in midterm elections. But anyways, so I'll link to some descriptions for some of these articles. Most of you guys don't care anymore. But this one about AMD stock breaks out but approaches overbought levels. Again, this article talks about the RSI. I think it is a good number to look at if you're looking at charts, because when the RSI gets really high, like around 75 or higher, stocks are considered to be overbought, which means a lot of people might be selling pretty soon. However, there's this doji star pattern. I'm not sure what that is, but also the moving average convergence divergence experienced a bullish crossover. I got to look up at that to kind of really understand how that works. I'm still learning charts, but you know, I was hesitant to learn charts in the beginning. I'm trying to learn them just to see if it helps, but it's just so much information. I'm kind of overwhelmed. So I'm just trying to catch up on my vlog, really. So anyways, now this article, had I read it at the time in July, Nvidia miscalculations have led to excess GPU inventory. This could have helped me to dodge a bullet when I held on to Nvidia and lost a lot of money with them when they reported their earnings 3 months later. So that was kind of interesting. I wish, you know, again, you gotta stay on top of everything, and it's hard. I got a lot on my plate right now, and I'm kind of just, I don't know, I'm just not organized as well. But anyways, I missed a lot of these articles. This one article, why Apple won't be caught in the FANG meltdown. I thought this was an interesting article. It says that Apple could stand out from the FANG stocks thanks to its profitable hardware business. And I like how they called it the profitable hardware business, not just their iPhone business, because they are more than just iPhones. You know, I have a Mac computer. That's what I use to edit these videos on. And I do plan on getting a new one eventually. And, you know, a lot of people have other iPhone or Apple products other than iPhone. Anyways, I'm just going to kind of skip over these. They're not really that important. This one headline, tech stocks will regain losses, says financial advisor, so buy during the dip. So that was a bullish article. I'll link to that. And then last one, let's see, why investors shouldn't sweat the stock market, reliance on the FANG shares. I'll link to that one as well. I don't want to talk about it now. It's kind of boring at this point in time. But let's get to a couple current things that happened late November. So let's talk about that. One of them was Overstock surges 26% after CEO says it will sell the retail business by February to focus on crypto. Some of you guys might have heard this because this is a huge piece of news to just drop. Like, we're selling our main business to focus on cryptocurrencies. That's crazy. And Overstock, they seem to really believe in it. I do believe in it as well. So that's just crazy that they are doing that. I will link to the description for this one. This article was posted November 23rd. So hopefully it's relatively current. I just seen this headline that Dow surges 600 points after Fed Chair Powell signals rates are near neutral. That's awesome. Yeah, so lots of good stuff happening right at this moment. Now let's just finish off by talking about cryptocurrencies. I did buy $500 worth of Bitcoin on Saturday. It might have been the 24th. I think it was the week after I got my car. So Bitcoin was, it had that support level at 6,000 for a while. It was bouncing between 6,000 and 7,000. All of a sudden, it tanked a little bit more. And then it was just getting really too cheap to pass up. And I had some money in my bank account, so I just bought $500 more on Coinbase. And if you aren't on Coinbase, I do have an affiliate referral link, whatever you call it, in the description if you do want to look into buying some Bitcoin. But it did drop to $3,500 at the lowest point. And a lot of people were expecting once it hit that level, it would bounce back up because that would represent like a 85% drop from its all-time high. And this happened a few times in the past, and every single time it just rallied again. So I'm in the camp that believes it will rally again. And so I wanted to just put some more money in. I wish I had more money, obviously, because I would love to throw in like 10 grand on Bitcoin right now based on how cheap it is. But I don't have that much money anymore. So I just put in $500. And if it does drop again below 4,000, I'll probably buy another 500. But I forgot to mention what the price was. So Bitcoin was at $4,013 per coin when I bought in. It dipped a little bit more, but then now last time I checked, it was at 4,100. It was above 4,100 and like 70 last time I checked. So it is starting to rally a little bit. And so that's where we're at. I do believe in Bitcoin. I know it's going to take a long time for like the everyday user to actually feel comfortable using it. And that's why I'm not like jumping off the rooftops, screaming Bitcoin right now, because it's years down the road. You heard me talk about universal display and OLED screens. That's at least something that people are comfortable using. Like, that's at least a product people see and they can see it. You can go to the store and buy it. Even that's going to take a long time for adoption. So Bitcoin, I still think, is like 7 or 8 years away from the average person actually using it to buy things with it. And so, yeah, we're just going to leave it at that. But I do like Bitcoin, so I'm in it for the long haul. I'm going to hold that stuff forever. So we're just leave it at that. So comment below. I want to know if you guys have any Bitcoin, how much you guys have in Bitcoin. And I know most of us, if we have Bitcoin this year, we lost a lot of money. But I just want to know how much you guys have in Bitcoin, or how much are you investing in it. Do you still believe in it? Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks again for watching, and I'm sorry this video is so old, but I'm going to do my best to catch up. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe and all that stuff. So hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thanks again for checking out this video. If you want another way to support the channel, please check out that Patreon link up there at the top. You get access to my private Discord server where we chat about different companies we're looking at investing in. I also post my current trades in real time, as well as news headlines with little mini summaries. And you can also get discounts on any merchandise that we sell, like a shirt like this, for example. And if you want to just subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that as well. You can just click that black logo there at the bottom. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.